Maybe. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're live now, I think. Are we? I don't know if we are. Yep, now we are. Hello, people. Alright. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, whatever. And, yeah, let's see here. I don't know. Something's not working. Something definitely is not working. Alright, we got some people finally starting to enter chat. Ah, 32 people are watching. Holy shit. Hello, everybody. There we go. Now we are good. So, yeah. Everybody kind of knows what the results are going to be. It's kind of clear that it's going to be, Macron. That's quite obvious. He's going to win. But it's a matter of how much. And I know some of the exit polls showed that, Macron is going to win by, like, I think it was 18. So we just gotta see. Le Pen's not gonna win. No. It's a sad day, but it's true. Le Pen lost. It's already over. Let's see here. Okay. So yeah, we're just waiting for some results. I'm kind of just here because I have nothing going on today. So yeah, this is just kind of, I guess, just reacting to French election results. Didn't have a video planned today. I mean, I almost did, but I decided, nah, we'll just wait a day. Why does it look like Macron is winning? Macron's gonna win. He's gonna win. Okay, so the right side is the results in 2020? Or 2017. Left side is results, and we have some memes already. We have some memes on this election. So everybody knows in 2020 for the presidential election here, we had the meme of the Rio Grande Valley in Miami. You know, how they all swung like 30 points Republican. Well, France just had their own version. Guan, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is in the West French Indies. Macron won it by 30 in 2017. Le Pen won it by 20. A 50-point shift in one cycle. This is the definition of a meme, but that's not all. Let's see here. Saint-Paris, what the hell, how do you pronounce that? But either way, 27%, Macron won it by. Now, Le Pen wins it by a point. I mean, the memes coming from this election. I mean, look at this. Macron got 75% of the vote here. He only got 30% now. Jesus. Again, this is the Rio Grande Valley worldwide. It's happening. You notice in every election so far this year where they have a bunch of like islands and shit, all the islands that have like a huge minority population, or just any parts that have a huge minority population, they're all swinging towards the nationalist candidates. It's not just here. It's worldwide. It's a funny meme. But yeah. So that's just that. That's the only good part, it seems like. Bro, don't take the. Well, I'm sorry, alright? Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. It is, excuse my French there, guys. Sorry about that. But, yeah, so I'm kind of just here reacting for the French election results. Hey, Rap, hello there. Alright. It doesn't matter, the globalists are still winning. Yeah, that's the sad part. This was Le Pen's last chance. This was her only chance, and I think she blew it. At the last, 2 weeks of the campaign, she just did not campaign at all. Did not seem like that. But, yeah. I'm just intrigued how the results end up being. So, can Le Pen run in 2020? She said she won't. I don't think she will. Let's see here. If she's doing so much better, how is she going to lose by 18? It's because, the West Indies, I mean, I just consider that very similar to, the Rio Grande Valley. I mean, I think that's just a one-off. I mean, I think she campaigned in a couple of these places. I don't know for sure, but Yeah, that's why she's gonna do so good there, but mainland France, they're screwed. The French are screwed. Will you live stream the Georgia primary debate? Is there one? I don't know. Let's see here. From Orthodox Brother, Christ is risen indeed, glory to God. Yep, as everybody knows, I'm Catholic, so hope everyone's having a phenomenal Orthodox Easter. And yeah. Apparently Le Pen, yeah, well, Le Pen's economically left, and socially she's like nationalist in some aspects. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. This is kind of just a chill stream. The future Zemmour. I think he's like 70. I don't know if he's gonna run again. I don't know. The West is screwed. No, the West is. I mean, outside of France and Britain, yes, but I think most of the West is fine. Italy's on the rise. Spain's on the rise. Hungary's on the rise. Poland's on the rise. Sweden, Denmark, Norway. So yeah, it's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I may watch it. I don't know yet. I don't know. Eastern Europe is going more conservative than Western Europe. Well, yeah, they've always been more conservative. You got some Western European countries like Italy, Spain. They're gonna have a nationalist coalition this year, probably. So yeah. Let's see here. The way the parliament democracy works is he can lose but still win. Macron can still join groups. I don't know. I don't know how the French elections work at all. So I'm just here. South Korea's pretty open. Yeah, South Korea had election, the base candidate won. So, yay. Where are these results at? Alright. So, it appears that she is doing better at, the part of France that, obviously, that she did best in last time. It's the north, I don't know what you would call this region. It's closest to the, German and Belgian border. That's the best way I could say it. I don't know why that she does best there. She's probably from there. I don't know. But, yeah. What's the name of this site? It's like, I don't frickin' know. It's like results, elections, election donda. I don't know how you frickin' pronounce that. But yeah, it's a French website, so it probably would surrender the second you enter it. Oh shit, we're fucked. Yeah, I think, again, Le Pen did not campaign good at all the last couple of weeks, so. Yeah, we just gotta wait for some results to come in. Let's see here. What does the precinct results look like? Yeah, it appears in parts that, she did good last time in. She's obviously doing better now. But we just gotta see. We just gotta see. So. Let's see here. Assos Lorraine. I cannot pronounce that correctly. I know that part used to be a German state, I think it was. So, ever heard of Reme Golin? No. Again, I know French, but not enough French to know exactly who that is. Alright, here's some this. Let's see here. France and US are so different. Yeah, I mean, France is just cursed. I mean, it's always been a weird country, so I don't think that's saying much. God, again, I know it's because, like the big, like, I think Paris, they get like an extra, like, hour or so for the exit polls, or something like that. They have a weird election system. That's all you need to know. She's doing better, got around 42% of the vote. Yeah, I mean, that's good, but it's like, it's kind of a disappointment. If she would have got, like, within single digits, that would have been a big win. Let's see here. Do you know high school? Yeah, I speak, no, look, I learned French. I'm not an expert at it, but I know, like, the basics of it. Yes, I can't say that correctly. Even if I know a little bit of French, I cannot pronounce that at all. But yeah, that region used to be part of Germany, I think. Right? This, region here. These guys here. I think they used to be part of Germany. Not mistaken. Then, like, France, like, said, yeah, we want these regions after World War I. I think that's what it was. Let's see here. De Gaulle made laws make sure I don't know. Even if she would have had a one, she would have been weak on accountability. Okay. No, don't say that crap, please. France had partly left-wing due to all the EU money left-wing parties receive. Well, yeah. It's France is cursed. I mean, the like 18 to 24 like voted for Le Pen like 70-30, but then like the boomer voted like 60-40 for Macron. It's weird. But yeah. Yeah, she did run a shit campaign. I mean, for the last 2 weeks, she just refused to do anything. I don't think Le Pen had any good rallies in the past week. Yeah, she apparently the debates, like, she was pretty weak. Like, she didn't say anything. So. Let's see here. Has been tossed between Germany and France many times. Oh, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's like after World War I that they really like switched. I don't know exactly, but yeah, it was the Franco-Prussian War. That's when Germany became. I think that's when Prussia became the German Empire, right? I'm again. I don't know. I'm not an expert in like German history, so. I mean, the numbers prove the nationalism in the future. Yeah, it is, but for the short term, France is screwed. I mean, they're absolutely effed. So she should have been more active campaigning, kept quiet about. Well, in my opinion, I mean, it's one of those things where France is just like, you know, they're just generally more globalist. So that's why I think it hurt her. But still, it's like she didn't campaign. So you can make a second channel about European politics, like a real European country or political of Europe. I'm, you know, again, I'm not an expert at European politics, but if people want me to make a real, like, European account, I may do that. I don't know. We just gotta see. If you're waiting for results until 21, the count would start and the full results will be available. Oh, come on! Well, whatever. How would France be if the Central Powers won World War I? It depends what you mean. Like, immediately, I don't think, like, France just would have got the shit kicked out of them. If they would have, like, lost World War I, like, immediately, I think just the only big thing is national pride would be dead in France. But they wouldn't become, like, Nazi France or anything like that. They really wouldn't. They'd probably be closer to, like, a socialist country or communist party. But, yeah, I think France just becomes, like, a cursed country just earlier in its history if they lost World War I. But, yeah, that's the only thing that really changes. Let's see here. European and Australian politics I want to get into. From every story I've heard, it's always some very, cursed things. So, 3 p.m. Eastern, okay. 21 France, okay. So we got about, like, 30 minutes. That's fine. Brandenburg, Prussia, North German Confederation, German Empire. Yeah, okay. That's about what I thought. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Yeah, it's North German Confederation, then the German Empire. Okay. Eric Zemmour versus Macaroni. It depends. With Zemmour, I just think, you know, I don't know. I think he entered the, well, I don't know. Again, I'm not that big of a expert of French politics, so 50% of French people polled said they'd never vote for Le Pen, and she was overestimated by 10 percentage points last time. We just gotta see. So, wait, time out. Le Pen is only barely winning all the votes from the region she won last time. Well, she's winning them by a lot, like more than last time. It's a matter of like the rest of the country, but it's gonna be quite obvious very soon. Macaroni would beat Zemmour in a landslide. I don't know. So, like, I don't know crap about French politics, or, well, a little bit, but I don't know enough about, like, German or Australian politics to get into it. Again, we just gotta see. Let's see here. Nazi France. No, I just said it would be close to, like, communist France more than anything, because they always had a history being, like, more socialist, so. Is Zemmour French? I would assume. I would assume. He was born in France, so I would assume he's French. Let's see here. That you should cover Ireland, the rise of I know Ireland's, like, becoming really nationalist, if I'm not mistaken. Ireland elections. Let's see here. But I think they're they're becoming a bit more nationalist, if I'm not mistaken. It appears they are. I gotta see. I don't know enough about Irish of these political like, how would I say, like, the politics of these countries, and know I'm an expert of them. So Zemmour is Algerian. I didn't know that. So I was insulting the dude who said Australia doesn't exist. No problem. Zemmour is Jewish. I really don't care. I really don't care what he is. I mean, it's just the whole religious thing. Like, I'm not gonna get into it, but I just think that's kind of a stupid, like, argument against people. Yeah, I know Ireland is in a weird state, but I swore they had a party that was like a nationalist party, or am I thinking of Spain? I don't know. Let's see here. Hear me out. We invade France and put Zemmour in as supreme dictator for life. That's a good solution. I would accept that solution a lot. Napoleon would beat Macaroni in a landslide. Well, yeah, Napoleon's a Chad. I think he would win easily. Ireland is so left-wing, they're all the nat. Really? I thought Ireland had a nationalist party on the rise. They must have thought something else. A conservative president won in South Korea. Yeah, the base guy won. What's his name? South Korea election. I do know that the globalist dude got, like, shredded. Let's see here. Yeah, it was like, what's his name? Young Suk-yeol. What the hell is that? Yeah, it's like, how do you pronounce that? Yoon Suk-yeol. I'm not gonna try to pronounce Korean names again. What the hell? But yeah, the globalist dude lost. The moon dude. I'll take it. Bolsonaro, or how do you pronounce it? The Brazil president, Jair Bolsonaro? Again, I am bad at pronouncing names, especially foreign ones. That race is gonna be close, the Brazil presidential election. I have a feeling he's gonna make it a polling upset. I have a feeling, but we just gotta see. Irish nationalism means the reunification of Ireland. Oh, so they're just globalists. Well, god damn it. There's something really wrong with you Americans believing that Le Pen is a conservative and the savior of French culture. I wanted Zemmour. I just think Le Pen's better than Macaroni. Let's see here. Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro. Again, I'm awful at names, so excuse my French. Funny. Bolsonaro. Screw it, just call him Jair. Just call him the Brazilian dude. So, yeah. Alright. Zemmour was the only actual chance France had. I think there'll be a base dude in like 5 years run again. Spain's politics so cursed, remain two parties of the left-wing party and the Communist Party. It's so sad. No, I thought they had one of the parties was a nationalist one. Bolsonaro. That's how you pronounce Bolsonaro. You know what? Screw it. Pronounce. Screw it. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. We're gonna ask Google. Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro. There we go. I didn't screw it up. What's your opinion on AFD? That's the German party, I think, right? They're okay. Again, I think they're gonna, well, it depends what happens in Germany. The next election they may do pretty good in. I mean, their election strategy last time worked. Their goal was just, focus on what they currently had. So, yeah. You're thinking of Vox. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Vox. Vox Party Spain. Alright. Yeah, these guys are the ones I think are gonna do good. I think there's a couple polls that had them like up, I think. So how base is Le Pen? I would say, compared to other conservatives, I would say like a 6. AFD lost votes in the 2021 elections. Yeah, but I think they kind of did that on purpose, I thought. They did that like the focus just on the one region they do good on. What? God, what are they? Why can't think of it? Is it Bavaria they do good in? No, not Bavaria. No. Alright, alternative for Germany. Yeah, these guys do good in... Yeah, not Bavaria, near Dresden. That's where they usually do good in. The Dresden area. Not Bavaria, it's Dresden. Yeah, it's Dresden. The Dresden area. How the f... My god, I hate European politics. AfD can't win, Germany's too brainwashed. AfD does good. Yeah, it's East Germany. That's why I meant the Dresden area. Saxony. That's what I thought. Not Bavaria. I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm thinking of again. I thought it was Bavaria, but Saxony. Saxony, got it. Okay. Spain is a democratic socialist left-wing party, and neoliberal globalist party is a right-wing. Dear God. The state of Saxony. Yeah, again, I gotta look. I'm not an expert at the other countries' politics. I gotta look more into it. So, but this is fascinating. The scene where they do best in. All right, France, can you stop being useless? The UK was only Eurosceptic party country to leave. They always hated Europe. Well, I mean, the thing with the UK is they're screwed. I mean, Labour's gonna win in a landslide. I mean, it's going to be an absolute landslide with the next UK election. The Conservative Party's screwed. I mean, I am sorry, but Boris Johnson has been a big, fat disappointment. I mean, how would you botch it that bad? Every single thing. You had one of the biggest majorities Conservatives have ever had, and yet you're that useless. So yeah, Labour's going to win in a landslide. I think it's... When is their next election? I think it depends. Is it 24? The next British election? Right? It depends, right? Yeah, 25. It's no later than 25, so 24. Who do you think replaces Boris Johnson when Tories lose? Again, I don't know enough about leadership. I know, I don't know. I hope Labour wins a landslide. I mean, at this point, the fact that matters, Labour is like, you know, yeah, they're bad, but at this point, I would vote for them. Just to spite the Conservatives. I mean, there's a bunch of Conservatives that came out as, like, transgender in the United Kingdom. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how are you conservative if you're that? It's just mind-boggling. UK Conservatives are extremely cucked. Their party leadership is extremely socially progressive. Yeah, I mean, just who do they think they're going to appeal to? It's just mind-boggling. He was hated for having parties during lockdowns. Yeah, he's lost all his credibility the past like 3 years. Let's see. Jacob Rees-Mogg. Who the fuck is this? Another dude, the guy in the cabinet of Boris Johnson. He's considered a high Tory. So that means he's more conservative, right? Since he's a high Tory. Yeah, I think so. Trans conservatism. That's essentially what the Conservative Party is in United Kingdom. It's pathetic. Thoughts on Zionism? I don't give a shit. European conservatives only conserve homoglobalism. Pretty much. Let's see, race more. Yeah, I think he's a high Tory. So he's conservative. Well, more conservative, I should say. Again, I'm not an expert at these European politics. High Tory just means upper class. I swear that means they usually meant more conservative. I don't know. We just gotta see. Nigel Farage is the only true conservative. UKIP is missing them so much. I mean, Farage, I don't think he's running UK politics anymore. Is he? I don't know. Sweden be looking interesting. I mean, Sweden, they've been trending, you know, a bit nationalist lately. Swedish election. 2020. Yeah. It was the... Let's see here. Yeah, it was the Christian Democrats, right? The Christian Democrats, I think it was. No. Wait. Yeah, it was... Sweden's having a weird election system. God damn it. But, yeah. Do you think... We don't have any effective primaries. The MPs are selected by the party. I know. That's why I don't like UK politics. I think that's stupid. Do you find European politics more black pilling or white pilling? They're more entertaining more than anything. But it depends. I mean, Eastern European politics, Southern European politics, white pilling. Western and Northern European politics, black pilling. So, I'm not surprised. Sweden is very nationalist because of the rape epidemic. What? Sweden Dems are the base ones. I don't know. Sweden Dems. Oh, these guys. Yeah, these guys. I thought it was the Christian Democrats. Either way, there's a bunch of base parties on the rise, it looks like, in Sweden. Very interesting. Let's see here. One of the Tory MPs have been arrested for sexually assaulted. I'm not surprised. Sweden Dems looks to be polling well. Yeah, okay, that's who they are. Why do I think it's the Christian Democrats? I don't know. Let's see here. Swedish Democrats are polling around like 19%. So that's a little bit better, but we gotta see. Sweden being I'm not saying they're gonna be a nationalist country, I'm just saying they're better than most European countries. So, Sweden. Sweden has, let's see here. Sweden become a Viking kingdom again. Let's go. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Farage is pretty tanked, unfortunately. Hard to win people over with him. I mean, with Farage, he did help with the Brexit stuff. So, Denmark is also socially conservative. Yeah, Denmark is another cursed country in Europe. What's your view on South Africa? I'm not going to talk about it. Because YouTube is going to demonetize me. But all I will say is it's a disgrace what's happening to those farmers in South Africa. It's a disgrace. I mean, they're already like... There's like... I think they're already like on the pathway to like genocide down there. It's like, what the fuck is going on in Africa? Sweden's a joke. You think Russia... I'm not going to invade... Look, Russia's not going to invade Sweden. They're not that dumb. Civil War in France, not happening. Not happening. Look, the French have had like 60 civil wars in the past 20 or past 200 years. I don't think they're going to have any more. Anyone else getting ads on this video? Well, yeah, I'm sorry if there's ads, but it's YouTube being a freaking... great. Speaking of Sweden, you should watch Northman. It's a great movie. I've heard of it. I haven't watched it yet. But I did watch the Nicolas Cage movie. I gotta say, it was a pretty entertaining movie. Not gonna lie. Alright. The Northman. They're trailing the moderates by 6 with 5 months, 17 days ago, so plenty of time to advance further. True. No rap, the gun is being pointed at those farmers, a conspiracy. Yeah, it's totally a conspiracy, but it's like they're borderline start having a genocide in South Africa. Not they're doing it right now. I'm just saying that there's like a scale, and they're already like halfway towards a genocide in South Africa. It's like, that's what it says. So, Sweden Democrats moderate a lot. They dropped their socially conservative positions. I don't know. Father Stew. What is that? What's your prediction for the future Russia-China? I think China is going to collapse. No, not like collapse. I think economically they're screwed. I mean, if it wasn't for the incompetence we currently have in office, I think they would be, like, screwed. But what's happening is they're raping their own economy. It's like, why? And they're pissed off a bunch of their own people. It's like, that's going to boil over sometime. And it should be interesting. What are the biggest problems with Brian Kemp? He's spineless, and he's a Chinese shill, so. The French military keeps writing macaroni. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if that's gonna amount to much, though. We just gotta see. That'd be funny, though, like, a week after the election, like, there's a military coup. China's becoming economically stagnant. Also, they screw themselves with the one-child policy. That policy set them back a lot, and, well, they're trying to increase birth rates, but it's not working. So... Are the whites getting killed in South Africa? They're on pace to have a genocide in South Africa if nothing gets done about that. But China's government's a house of cards. Yeah, China's government, they are. I don't think they're gonna last much longer. Let's see here. Still think Purdue will beat Kemp? I don't know. The whole Georgia primaries is a mess, but we just gotta see it. China will collapse in the New Great Depression. Well, again, there's gonna be a recession next year or 2 years from now. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as the Depression, but I think it's gonna be way worse than the recession. You know, the recession in 2008 and 2007. It just, every single economic metric is awful. Not just one or two like the housing market, every single one. Food shortages, also. Oil is just going ridiculous prices. It's not going to go lower. It's just going to keep going up and up and up. So, yeah. It appears that China's screwed. I think America's screwed. I think the entire world is screwed. And that's going to lead to a new, like, populist revolution. Like, not physically a revolution, but politically a revolution. I mean, it kind of is already happening, but I think it's going to accelerate. The WEF is controlling literally every election now. Hungary proved otherwise. They tried, but it blew up in their face. So. Georgia doesn't exist and was there only to get... I'm not gonna say that. Biden's the most popular president. Yeah. Most popular ever. Bullshit. Do you think Blake Masters will beat Lamont? Yeah, I think he's gonna win. Brodovich is done. Lamont's pissed off all the wrong people. Trump's gonna endorse Masters. It's a matter of when. So. Will the Brazilian dude win re-election? Yes. Well, I think he's on pace to. As of now, no. But if he continues doing what he's been doing lately, I think he has a chance. Do you think Trump losing is a blessing in disguise? I think it is. Look, it's gonna suck. I mean, we're gonna have probably the worst economic crash ever. Well, second worst. And personally, I think this is gonna lead to, true change. As in conservative populism. Not just here, but worldwide. And it's already happening, but it's gonna accelerate whenever the recession hits. I mean, the housing market's gonna explode anytime now. I mean, if you have a house right now, Godspeed. I mean, if you have any loans, Godspeed. It's not gonna be pretty. But, yeah. Don Lemon versus Blake Masters, what have I missed? Lamont is, like, pissed off all the wrong people in Arizona, so. It's 450 on my side of Pennsylvania. Jeez. In Pennsylvania. It's just absurd how bad it's getting. Again, I think it is a blessing in disguise because it's waking people up to, how neoliberalism and globalism does not work. This is exactly why. You cannot have an economic policy focused on wokeism. It does not work. Germany hitting record high inflation is kind of funny. Well, I don't think it's worse than what happened in the 20s, but I think it's probably could get up close to that. Let's see. 2020 was a poison chalice year to win, like 1836, 56, 1912, 1928. Yeah. This was basically whoever won this election for the next 20 years is screwed. And Democrats won, and they've screwed up every single thing. I mean, look at the local elections. Republicans are on pace to sweep a lot of these races. A lot of state legislators flipping Republican for the first time in years. It's just a matter of time when this happens, so. Let's see here. What do you think about the Pope? I mean, is he as conservative as I want him to be? No. But does he get mistranslated? Absolutely. So. People don't understand that capitalism works on revolving credit. When the government interfere with revoking credit by overinflated money, it blows up. Well, again, I'm not saying I want like full unregulated capitalism like what we had similar in, 1900. I'm just saying the current system with like the globalists, like, oh yes, just keep printing money. That's not how economics works. So, let's see here. We know that only good things come from Germany during hyperinflation. I wonder what happened after hyperinflation hit Germany. I knew there's a weird mustache man that kind of won an election, but I don't think that's gonna be a big issue. Oh god, I'm gonna get canceled for that one now. Great. Nearly all the shit that's happened in the past 100 years is due to Germany losing. Yeah. Germany blew it. They blew it. Let's see here. The Pope could be better. Yeah, I mean, the Pope could be better, but some of the stuff he says is mistranslated. I just know that for a fact. So, an Austrian painter. Yeah, he has a mustache, a very weird one, but I hope he does an okay job. Yeah, that's gonna go great. Oh boy, rap out of context, pretty much. 3-9 in Wisconsin, I think. Yeah, it's about a couple days ago. It was like almost 4, but we just gotta see. Well, people are taking that out of context. Great. Don't sue me for that comment. Let's see here. No pure ideology works when it comes to the economy. Thank you. Look, I don't consider myself like a full-blown capitalist. I think it's overall a better system, but there is parts of capitalism that just doesn't work. You need to have some restrictions. Not saying, a communist state where the government controls everything. I'm just saying that, hey, we need to have, some kind of a free market that's fair. Not just this crap of the government controls everything. So, yeah. I just think you need to have a free and fair market. That's the best way to do it. Let's see here. Be on the lookout for people that dropped from an art college in Austria. Oh, yeah, pretty much. Which one did the mustache man went to? Let's see here. He went to... Fuck trying to pronounce that. Nope, not gonna try to pronounce that college. Nope. Who should be the GOP candidate for Wisconsin governor? Kleefish. I like Nicholson, but dude, you're running your campaign to the ground. Just stop. Economic nationalism, yes, that's what I consider myself. I mean, an economic nationalist, so. Oh boy. Imagine a Canadian becomes a dictator of America and later annexes Canada. So true. He went to Vienna Art School. Okay, so be on the lookout. I don't think that exists anymore, so. Nearly all the shit that's happened the past 100 years can be traced back to Germany losing World War I. Yeah. And the election of 1908. Or wait. No, 1912. The election that Wilson won because, Republicans had 2 different candidates on the ballot. But yeah, if Wilson never became president and if Germany won World War I, the world would be way better. 150 times better than we currently are. Oh, we got a super chat from Hugh Powers. $10. Germany has learned nothing from the days of the Weimar Republic. Or Weimar. I think it's Weimar. Same electoral system, same cringe parties besides Alternative for Deutschland, and a far weaker society because of Schmittler, pretty much. I think with Germany, they're gonna have a nationalist rise again. Now, depends what you mean, because with Germany, I'm pretty sure they banned nationalism. It's pathetic, but I think there's gonna be some kind of a nationalist wave happening in Germany soon. Rapkit going into a job interview has to explain his out of context Twitter. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Your Bucks are dominating today. They are? Woo! Bucks in 6 again. Yeah, they're winning. Holy shit, they're winning by 16. Epic. Let's see here. Germany was based before World War One. That's just a fact. U.S. didn't need to get involved in World War One. Well, the only reason I think we should have stayed away from it. The only reason we should have gotten involved was because the whole Zimmerman affair, or Telegraph, what was it called, where Mexico was like, or Germany was trying to get Mexico in the war. That's like the only thing that kind of set it off. But the whole sinking of the couple of those ships, I mean, those were weird. Should take a lot for that to happen in Germany. East Germany will help, but the West has been going openly communist. I would say communist, just globalist. All right. I live in LA County, gas around 5 to 5:30. That's just... We live in a society. That just sucks. Absolutely sucks. All right, well, now we should be getting some results. Come on, all right. Finally, we're getting some good results. All right, so it appears that's around a 14-point swing towards Le Pen in this part of France. We just gotta see. I think that is a BS propaganda, the Zimmerman Telegraph. I don't think it happened. So, Zimmerman Telegram, yeah, Telegraph, whatever you want to call it, Telegraph, whatever. But I think there is, it was real, so. Let's see, Germany's fucked. What's up with Nicholson? He's not campaigning, and when he does, he just, like, shits on everybody. He's useless. And plus, people are not too happy with, like, oh, I'm only gonna run if Ron Johnson doesn't run. What a pussy when it comes to that. Give me a break. 530 gas is cheap for... Jeez, 530's cheap for gas. I know the race has been called for Macron. I'm just interested to see how bad he wins. Alright, so again, we're getting some more results, and oh, that's interesting. Again, what part is this? What part of, well, yeah, just one, like, precinct, or whatever it's called in France. Commune, whatever. Alright. Mustache Man was, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into his political ideology, but, somebody made a really good video on him. So, like, about the whole, like, is fascism, like, left or right wing? So, somebody made a good video on it. I gotta go find it. In Death Valley, I saw $9 a gallon. Shit. Yeah, I'm glad I don't live anywhere near there. But, yeah. Commune, yes. Why are they called frickin' communes? Give me a break. Like, I know that the Paris had, like, a communist revolution for, like, 5 minutes, but still. Oh, boy. You should look at the elections here in the Philippines and see how badly libs are doing here. Well, the Filipinos, from what I know, are based. So I'm not surprised. Le Pen, is she done? Yeah, she's done. It's done. It's done. Very sad. The CIA will start fiery but mostly peaceful protests in Paris. Yeah. Fiery but mostly peaceful. It's like when they won the World Cup, like, 10 years ago, whatever it was. Le Pen has no pen. Boo! Boo! Alright. Yeah, I think, let's see here. If nobody has any other, like, super chats, any other questions like that, I hope everybody enjoyed. If there's no more super chats, nothing like that, I think we're gonna end it here. The results are starting to come in, but, we talked about a lot of interesting things. So, yeah. But yeah, it does appear that Le Pen is vastly overperforming her performance last time. Let's see here. Yeah, it does look like some of these precincts she's doing way better in, or communes. Alright. Thoughts on Kevin McCarthy? He cannot become Speaker of the House. After what came out a couple days ago, he cannot come out. He cannot, he should not be the next Speaker. Because most Western countries are cringe. I mean, kind of. It depends what you mean. Like, France and Britain, yeah, they're cringe. But, yeah. I think we're gonna end it again. If there's no more super chats, chat supers, whatever they're called, I think I'm gonna end it here. But yeah, this was again. I think we'll do more streams, especially with the election stuff. Wait for the last minute mail-in votes for macaroni. They actually have a secure election system in France, so. Alright. What happened when McCarthy got exposed? He got exposed hard for being a lying scumbag. So. Anyways, if nobody had any more questions, nobody super chats, again, send them now or go in peace as I want to end the stream. Again, it's becoming obvious who's going to win. Just kind of wanted to stay here for a little bit, but I'm not going to stay here for 7 hours, waiting for who's going to win the commune in Central Somme, or whatever it's called. Oh, boy. So, yeah. Penthouse. Stop with these lame pen jokes. Oh, God. Or, wait, I don't know. AFS is based National Conservative Party in Sweden. They want to use the military against rioters and deport millions of migrants. I gotta look more into it. Again, I'm not an expert at it. Arizona's a lawsuit right now to bring... I'm not gonna say that. If I say the rest of that sentence, I'm gonna get, sued by YouTube. So... what was the site again? Let's see here. Let me just bring it up real quick. Here you go. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes, again, I plan on doing more streams. Just kind of quick stream for an hour or so. Let's see here. Yeah, about 47 minutes. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next stream, which will be on May 3rd. I think that's when Election Day is in Ohio. Yep, May 3rd. And yeah, that's going to be a very fun stream. Again, I'll be advertising it a lot. On May 3rd, the first, I guess you could say, real major election night stream, as we have the Ohio primaries, the Indiana primaries, some big races in those two states. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.